Hello and welcome to another episode of the Delayed Kickoff. I nearly said podcast. My mind went to podcast and then averted because I remembered it wasn't. Today, it's brilliant. Today is yeah. I need to do another episode of that. Anyway, today is the combined 11, the first on this channel.
Sure you want to put yourself through that pain, Chaz? By the way,
No, I'm gonna knock it down a difficulty.
Yeah, mate.
And don't start saying sim games.
I'll work out whether it's hard to watch or enjoyable to watch.
Sim games.
I'm not going to sim games. What's the point in simming games? It apparently ruins the morale of the team as well.
No, it doesn't.
I don't think the morale's very high anyway.
They love it.
After the 9-0 loss.
9-0, 7-0, 4-2. Morale's not going to be very high, is it?
The 4-2 was the ref's fault. That penalty that wasn't penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about the other 3 goals?
It will be ref's fault. Yeah, but that affected the game.
Answers.
No, that affected the game. You know, the players' heads dropped after that refereeing decision because we knew we were against the ref.
Yeah. 12v11, wasn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, it was like 12.
I saw a post saying it's Pogba when he plays. It's 12v10 against Man United because apparently Pogba's that bad when he plays. I just thought that's one of the most untrue things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, you're a big Pogba fan.
I see the Pogba came on. All the players just thought, "Oh shit."
I know. Anyway, today we are doing the combined 11 of outside the top 6, and top 6 being United, City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, and Liverpool. No, we're not doing the current top 6. We're doing the actual proper top 6, big 6 clubs. I call it the big 6 instead of the top 6, actually.
Yeah,
Probably
that's more accurate.
Anyway, we're doing 4-4-2. End of story. Let's go to the. We're using So FIFA, which Max says is a very good website.
Oh, so we're not using cams then?
No, what? No, what's?
We're not using central attacking midfielders?
No, we're not doing that. No.
Oh, well, I was going to include Eberich Easy, but from QPR, but okay.
Well, it's outside the top 6, including the other 14 clubs in the Premier League, not QPR.
What about the Championship?
All right, goalkeeper. Let's go. Any pictures of the goalkeeper?
Rui Patricio has won the Euros, and he is, apart from David De Gea, the only player in the Premier League to have won the Euros that is a goalkeeper.
Why are you bringing up international football? Like your first point of call is this pitch.
Because he's all he's got.
Is the international football.
Between Schmeichel and Rui. And maybe Dubravka and maybe
those are the top 4, aren't they? Schmeichel, Dubravka, Fabianski.
I thought it was an obvious one.
Oh yes.
Dean Henderson.
Oh god. He's just he's so highly rated now that he's overrated.
This season he's probably been arguably the best keeper in the league. Never mind. Including top 6 as well.
Better than Dean Henderson for me. I think Nick Pope's vastly underrated.
He's had a good season, Dean Henderson, but I wouldn't yet. He will be eventually, but I don't think he's the better keeper out of some of the ones we've just said. What on earth was that?
Me laughing because you said he'd be the best keeper in the league.
I didn't say that. I'd say it'd be better than the ones we suggested.
Nah, you said he'd be the best keeper in the league. You said, I don't think he'd be the best yet.
Well, he's got a very high potential.
Oh,
I would put Henderson in there. I think going off this season, he's far better than all the
fair enough. Going off this season, Dean Henderson.
I'd put
Rui or Schmeichel in there.
I'm to go Schmeichel. I'm a massive fan of Casper.
He's moving off.
I just think he's better.
I'm a massive fan of Rui, but you're not putting him in there.
I would go if we're going down to a vote and you're not accepting Henderson, then I'd put Schmeichel.
I'm happy. I'm happy not to put Rui in there actually because his footwork needs a bit of work still. Even though it has improved from last season, it still needs a bit of work. I'm happy to put Schmeichel in there, yeah.
Nice. There he is.
Oh, we've got a photo and everything.
I know. It's so professional. Right. Drifting over to right back. Ricardo Pereira is the one that strikes me.
Yeah, he's...
Matt Doherty.
That's a reasonable shout.
Nah, I'm joking. He's as much as I love Doc, his defending duties are a bit lax.
Ricardo Pereira's the only one I can really think of going in there.
I did have one that was a good one as well.
Go for it.
Hang on, it'll come to me.
Brilliant.
Oh Christ, what's his name?
I still think Pereira is probably.
I don't know. I think it was. I just want to avoid putting Leicester players in it because I think they're overrated.
But Pereira's like standing out over the right backs.
That wasn't me.
I've recently downed a tea, right? Right. So I think Ricardo Pereira is the way forward.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any arguments there.
Yeah. He's the only one, really.
Yeah.
So Ricardo Pereira is in. Right. Centre backs.
Willy Bolly.
That's a good shout.
I
Good
think
shout.
the
No
first
questions
one's...
asked. Willy Bolly.
First one I'd put in is Soyuncu.
No, he's overrated.
How is Soyuncu overrated?
Oh God.
Bolly played this season.
First half of the season. Ever since, he's just been so poor. Like
He's not been poor.
He's not
This
been
has been his
poor.
first season that he's been in the eye, really. No one kind of knew who he was.
It's the first,
until
like,
the
Bolly.
season. I do get that.
It's like Bolly. What?
Bolly's just class. Like
Bolly is good. I have to admit
he's
that.
got such a commanding presence. He's really composed on the ball he's like what? He's 6'4". He's extremely composed on the ball for a big lad.
Here's where I sit with Bolly. He's
quick.
good. He's overrated by Max. That's where I
Yeah,
sit.
no,
with
I don't
Bolly.
think-
No, I'm stating facts here. He's quick. You want him up for a corner because he's that sort of player that's a presence in the air.
There's so many centre
mate,
backs though that have
literally playing
that sort of presence in the air.
You're basically just describing Soyuncu.
Yeah,
But I think
Bolly's
Bolly's better than Soyuncu.
Yeah, Bolly is better than Soyuncu.
I think the bad thing about Soyuncu is that this is his first season.
Yeah,
It's not really a bad thing, though, is it?
I'd happily put Bolly and Soyuncu. My first pick would be Bolly, though. Bolly has to be.
Yeah, there's some other ones.
Bolly doesn't go in there.
He does.
I'm sorry, no.
Who are you having ahead of Bolly? No, but as well as Soyuncu.
Tyrone Mings.
Oh, are you joking me? Come on.
Oh, God.
Come on, man. Come on.
If there's one comment that would annoy Max, it's that.
Yeah? Why did he concede 6 to City? Why did he concede 4?
Because he's playing against City.
Why did he concede 5 against Liverpool?
Bolly didn't concede.
Because he's playing against Liverpool
all season, and he conceded twice against City all season. Kept clean sheet.
Mings is playing an Aston Villa team that's a lot worse than the Wolves team.
Mate, I'm going to tell you that now.
Someone who we haven't mentioned yet is fellow Newcastle Fabian Schär, who I don't think will make the team.
No,
but there is some people. He is a good defender.
He's been injured.
He's worth a mention. I don't think he can get in this
I
team.
think Tarkowski from Burnley's a good shout.
Tarkowski from Burnley is a good shout.
That's a good shout. I think
going off this season as well. I mean, and other seasons, but I'd go Gary Cahill.
It's a reasonable shout, but I don't think he's got the quality to. I just don't.
Can we all agree on Bolly, Soyuncu?
I'm Soyuncu Mings. I don't think unless you're
because he's literally no different to Bolly. Bolly is so much better than Mings.
I'm kind of leaning away from Soyuncu. I don't know. I just think I put Tarkowski in.
Why don't we settle it? Mings.
Please
Bolly.
Can we remember that Leicester are third in the league?
We'll put Bolly in. I think Bolly is a good shout. If it's going to load. Hello.
Johnny Evans. Mate, I'm telling you. Johnny Evans.
It's not the worst shout you've ever
I'd have
Evans.
I'd have Evans and Soyuncu over Bolly.
Mate, Johnny Evans controls that Leicester defence. I was reading an article on it earlier. he's literally he's what is making Soyuncu look so good. The way he reads the game and the way he plays, mate.
What about Issa Diop of West Ham?
No.
He's. I think maybe he's kind of falls in the same category as
not this kind of player.
Yeah, but surely you've got to rate them a bit higher if they're down the table because they're standing out in a shit team.
Yeah, but
that's true. That is true.
At the same time, I'm like
Tyrone Mings is an England international playing for.
I don't know how because Cody should be there ahead of him. But
gee, oh my god, I can't hack this.
No, I was winding you up with that one. Because Cody's not right for England. If he played in the same position as Mings, he wouldn't get an England call up.
I think to end this lengthy debate, I was thinking about putting Tarkowski in there, but I think if you put Tarkowski in there, then there is a little debate for the Brighton defenders, Duncan Duffy, because they've been, I think, as good as Tarkowski over the few seasons. So I think Soyuncu is even though this is only his first season where he's really been a standout player.
I do think, well, it's this season. It's based off this season, isn't it?
Yeah, but you have to remember how good Leicester have been this season.
Yeah, I do think Johnny Evans is to go.
I do like Evans, but I just think Soyuncu's their main centre back.
Yeah.
No, I think Evans pulls the strings there, but I'm happy to put Soyuncu there.
We haven't mentioned his Sheffield United defender, and they've had a great season.
No one really stands out.
Yeah, but no,
they all work together.
Stand out from Sheffield United really are their midfield as well, like Lundstrom, Fleck.
Can you move these?
Norwood.
Well, do you prefer him on the right?
I'm just thinking chemistry of Ricardo Pereira. That's all. That's one for your FIFA nuts. Left back.
Dan Burn, Brighton.
No, that's a joke.
No, he's genuine. He was so good when he came to Molyneux the other week, and he's been good this season. Should have got an England call up in November, but he didn't. No, he did get called up. Sorry, I think, but he was injured, so he had to pull out. But genuinely, he's been so good.
There's two.
I've got two that I'm thinking of.
Who are you? Who are your two?
You're going to say Chilwell, aren't you?
Chilwell and Luke.
Dean. Yeah. I'll take Dean. I'm not taking Chilwell because otherwise the side's just going to be full of Leicester players, and we've got to balance.
Yeah, I don't want it to be Leicester FC, but
yeah.
Dean's a good shout. I was thinking Van Aanholt, but now you mentioned Dean.
I'm thinking Van Aanholt now you said that.
Van Aanholt has been class, and
I always put him in my fantasy team.
Here's another one. And I don't know, is he still at Southampton? Bertrand? I think he's still at Southampton.
Yeah,
he got sent off against Leicester, didn't he?
Which was true, but I mean, you can't.
The fact that you had to ask if he's still at Southampton shows he shouldn't go in it.
That is true. That is true. Maybe if we were doing this last season, 2 seasons ago, he would probably get in. But Dean, I think,
he's so good going forward as well.
Yeah, I think it's a good shout. But it was close between him and Chilwell, I think. We'll take the right midfielder or winger.
Only one player that goes here.
And that is
Adama Traore.
Yeah. The glove he's had this season. I'm not going to dispute that.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet.
I think Sarr's a good shout from Watford, but
be careful with Adama Traore. You do now, Chaz. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
There's about 4 of them I know. He's the highest rated one.
Monaco.
I think Sarr, he's kind of been good since Pearson's come in. When like the first 2 managers, Flores was there. He didn't really. Yeah. He's kind of second half of the season, while Traore's kind of done it consistently throughout the season. So
I just think any side in the league would love to have Traore.
He just makes so much of a difference.
You can just take anyone on.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. Right. Midfielders, now these can be defensive, attacking, or centrally.
Lundstram.
It's a fair shout. It's a fair shout.
I think Lundstram, he's great ball playing midfielder. Good box to box as well. I do want to say Moutinho.
This is probably. I reckon this is the hardest part of the team.
I think one that has to go is Ndidi.
Yeah.
What next?
want to have, I'd have Ndidi and Moutinho, actually.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put Lundstram in there because then we've got a Sheffield United player in there.
Moutinho over Neves, Max?
Yeah, 100%. Flipping hell. Hey,
Yeah.
Moutinho is so much better than Neves.
And Grealish is so much better than them.
Ruben, but
that's two we haven't mentioned is Grealish and Maddison.
Grealish. Ndidi and Grealish.
You could play.
I think it's got Maddison, man.
Well, but then you're Leicester. You're just doing the Leicester, aren't you? Like,
I think we're sold on Ndidi. Ndidi goes in.
Yeah, I think Moutinho needs to be in there. I genuinely do. Like, he just changes the tempo of the game. Like, it just dictates the game so much.
Yeah.
I think Decore is a decent shout.
Decore is a very good shout.
Jacob, he would disagree. He'd actually say Capoue.
Decore is better than Capoue.
Ward-Prowse has been very good.
Yeah. Ward-Prowse. There's so many players though. So again, another Leicester player, Tielemans.
This is why we should have gone 4-3-3 and have Maddison at cam.
No, because there's a lot of striking options as well, to be fair.
Yeah. 4-4-2 is a nice one. And it gives us some debate.
I would like Grealish there. I want him at United to be a central player.
I genuinely think Grealish on the left wing because he can play.
I think he's so much better in the centre.
And in terms of the centre position,
4-4-2 wouldn't suit Grealish in the midfield.
Yeah, we can't go off that though.
Yeah, but this is
we just got to go off who's the best player in that position.
I think,
not how the team would work.
I don't know.
I'm this is a hard one. I'm leaning towards Moutinho. I've got to be honest. I think Grealish is far too. Calling Grealish inconsistent is maybe a bit of an overstatement, but there are games he doesn't have as big as impacts as he probably should. While I think Moutinho is more consistent across the board, so that is why I'm leaning towards.
I'd just also like to point out, in 16 games as a left winger, Grealish has 6 goals and 2 assists, while in central midfield, he has 6 games and he's got 2 assists in those 6 games.
Are you happy with Moutinho, Jamie? Or you were very against him a couple of minutes ago?
I mean, Max watches him every week.
Yeah, I personally, unbiased, completely unbiased. Mate, he's got
I would like Grealish there, but if you two are going to go with Moutinho.
Tempo of the game. He plays brilliant balls. Defensively, he's adept. Attacking wise, he's adept. He's just like a fine wine.
I mean, I've got a list of 7, and Moutinho isn't one of them.
What is this 7?
Grealish, Maddison, Ndidi, Neves, Tielemans, Ward-Prowse, and Decore.
Okay.
See, I wouldn't be sticking Ward-Prowse or Decore in there.
Yeah, Ward-Prowse or Decore, I think, just because of the other names you've mentioned. He is good. I just don't think he is as good as like Ndidi and Moutinho. I'm happy with that midfield.
Sticking Jack Grealish on the left mid though.
I think Tielemans is a shout because I was good when he didn't join United.
You cried. Right, so let's go left side then. You pitch Grealish.
Oh no! I had Grealish in the centre, so on left I've got Zaha.
No. I'm not a fan of Zaha.
The past few years, he's been probably the best player outside the top 6.
Yeah, he's past few years.
I don't think.
But based off this season,
I think he's incredibly overrated.
Yeah, but
especially this season. What's he done this season?
We can't argue that Soyuncu shouldn't go in there because he's only had 1 season, and then say Zaha.
He's got 3 goals and 5 assists in 29 games this season.
What was that?
3 goals, 5 assists in 29 games.
Crystal Palace as well. Like, he literally carries them every season.
As a left winger, he's got 3 goals and 4 assists in 18 games. As a right winger, he's got 1 assist.
I am very against Zaha.
Why?
I personally think we should stick Grealish on the left wing or the left mid.
I think putting Grealish on the wing as well is a bit crazy.
No, he plays left wing. I'm telling you, he does.
This doesn't make sense,
but he plays more centrally. It's only in the last few weeks that he's played on the left.
telling you.
Are we going off this season, or are we going off?
I've got his stats up earlier. Mate, he's played 17 games as a left winger this season, and that's where he's got most of his goals and most of his assists.
Yeah, but he's just not a winger, though, is he?
Oh, for me, he is.
Yeah, but how are we doing this? Are we doing it off this season, or are we doing it off other seasons?
We're doing it off of general talent, I reckon.
Because with Sayuncu, it was no, he can't go in. It's only this season.
Well, he is in.
And then with Zaha, it's no, he can't go in because he's been shit this season.
I think he's incredibly underrated.
I think Zaha has to go in. He's one of the best players outside the top six.
We have different views on him. I'm happy to put him in, but
I'll put him in. But I personally think Grealish should be playing at centre mid. No, left wing.
Can we think of any other options apart from Grealish and Zaha?
I thought of Felipe Anderson at West Ham, but again, he's kind of been quiet towards yeah.
I didn't think of Grealish as a left-sided player, so I thought Zaha was the only option.
Any at Everton?
Bernard.
Isn't it?
Bernard, but I don't think Bernard's good enough to get.
No. Zaha's my vote.
My vote. It's Green. Chaz, it's all
Charlie, you got the decider.
I'm very against Zaha, but I see Grealish more as a central player than a wide player. So I'm gonna very reluctantly put Wilfried Zaha in, but that is not who I.
Can I ask you both? Why do you see Grealish as a central?
I don't know. I just want to. Mainly because I really want United to sign him. I really want United to sign him, and I want him as a central player. That's what we'd be signing him for.
Yeah. Because you already get Martial, Rashford, Greenwood.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need a left winger.
It's true.
To be fair, last season he played at attacking midfield and got 6 goals and 6 assists. But that makes you wonder this season.
Yeah, you can't just look at goals.
Let's go strikers options then. Any early suggestions? I've got a couple in my mind, but any pictures?
Richarlison.
If you don't
that's the one I had.
Vardy and Jimenez up front, then
that's probably I think Vardy kind of has to go in, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Vardy has to.
We can all agree on Jimenez. I think there'll be some debate, but I think he.
I can see Jimenez going in.
I personally have Richarlison over Jimenez.
I'm a massive fan of Richarlison. However,
Richarlison, but I don't think he gets in over Jimenez. But then again, I watch Richarlison week in, week out. He could be just as good as Jimenez, but he's not getting as good service.
In terms of who I'd rather have in a team, Jimenez over Richarlison. Because even though probably on their day Richarlison is better than Jimenez, I think Jimenez does it more consistently than Richarlison. There's dry patches Richarlison has every season. While with Jimenez, it's kind of like a goal every 1 or 2 games.
10 goals and 3 assists in 27 games for Richarlison. 13 goals and 5 assists in 27 games for Jimenez.
Is there any others that,
Danny Ings?
Yeah, Danny Ings. It's been very good season.
He's probably the third. I wouldn't put him in the conversation with Jimenez or Richarlison, though. He has been good this season, though.
Very.
Sorry, 13 goals and 6 assists in 29 games for Jimenez.
I mean, Calvert-Lewin's got the same amount of goals as Jimenez this season.
Yeah.
It's true, but you've got to think last season as well. Jimenez.
I'm so confused there. Are we thinking just this season?
But no,
this has been my question the whole time.
I said it's overall talent because is based on this season, but it is also based on other seasons.
It started off as other season. And it's just
So it's based on other seasons, isn't it, Chaz?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
right.
based on all. It's based on what we've seen this season and the previous seasons.
Then if it is, can we swap Soyuncu out for Johnny Evans? Because Johnny Evans has been consistent for I don't know how many seasons.
Yeah, but he was consistent for United, a top 6 club.
He was consistent,
Oh
but he
yeah,
wasn't
but even
upper
when he was at the
consistent.
Albion,
As
he
in,
was consistent.
he was like a.
He's only recently started
Nah, mate.
playing for Leicester.
West Brom,
Yeah, it's like I think.
I don't know how they went down.
He ranked.
You know.
It was a shit show, but he ran it.
I think we should finish the team first, and then
Yeah.
so some players.
Is there any other last-minute suggestions for the striker, other than Jimenez and Charleston? Are there any?
I think it's just between them two, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's between Jimenez and Richarlison.
Yeah, same. I know Max is a massive Neil Warpay fan, but he hasn't mentioned him. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Jimenez over Charleston, and I'm a massive fan of Richarlison. But I think over consistency, it would be Jimenez.
My vote is for Richarlison.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, because Arsenal are also outside the top 6. I personally think Danny Ings as well. I know I'm a Wolves fan, and other Wolves fans can hate me for saying it, but I think Danny Ings should be in with a shout.
I don't.
15 league goals this season.
Yeah, but it's been unreal this season.
This has been the first season where he's really hit them high numbers. Well, they had that one season at Burnley.
He was good before his move to Liverpool.
No, it's true.
There's a reason he got a move to Liverpool.
I am still, yeah. Well, I mean, we've seen loads of strikers go to Liverpool and not do as well. But I think I would go Jimenez. Just, yeah. Over just
Jimenez.
Am I outvoted?
Yeah. Well, I'm very happy that you've mentioned Richarlison, because so did I. But Jimenez just about makes it for me.
Yeah, I'm happy as well, because I gave it a bit of it. And on his day, if he performed like he does on his day every week in, week out, 100% he'd be there with Jimenez.
Richarlison sort of moves about positions as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Jimenez is just an out striker, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
We can just chuck him in at left mid over Zaha. I'm joking. So that's the team: Schmeichel, Pereira, Bolle, Soyuncu, Digne, Traore, Ndidi, Moutinho, Zaha, Jimenez, and Vardy. Apart from Soyuncu, well, you can mention whether Soyuncu needs to be in or not. Any tweaks to that team? Bear in mind, 7 minutes 26 remaining.
I've just realised we only had 2 players that aren't Nostrobles.
I know, and they're both on the left side. Well, it was always going to kind of be that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are the standout teams outside the top 6.
So
I'm kind of thinking. Oh no!
I'm gonna bring up Gomez from Everton for centre mid. I like him. I like him a lot.
Another suggestion for the centre mid. He's a very good player, but
I would happily take him out of the team and replace him with someone like James Maddison.
What?
Oh, change formation.
Yeah, change formation, 4-3-3.
He's so desperate to change his formation, isn't he?
I know, he'd even take out a Wolves.
Yeah.
3 midfield, 3 attack, 4 at the back. Simple as. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I say we go to 3-4-3.
Oh yeah, we could do 3-5-2.
We just go all out attack.
I just think we stick at 4-4-2. I'm a traditionalist at this point.
All that are thinking 4-3-3, say I.
Who's manager?
Me.
I personally think it should be Chris Wilder.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Chris Wilder.
A bit of Brendan Rodgers.
Here's this might either go down like a bloody pile of bricks, or this might actually go well.
Go down like a shit
whereabouts are our opinions on Ryan Fraser? Because I was just thinking we haven't actually mentioned a ball player.
Not this season, mate. Not this season.
Nah.
Well, yeah. Then considering it's not the season for Zaha either.
He went there,
Yeah,
mate.
but
He went there, Jay.
previous seasons, Zaha's been a lot better than.
Well, Fraser was what, top assisters last season
Yeah, he was with Hazard.
with Hazard. I mean, pretty good quality with Hazard there. And Zaha was, I mean, yeah, he has a few injuries, but I mean, Fraser's had an injury or two.
No, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, but then you could also say that Wilson deserves to be there over Jimenez.
I was going to say Wilson.
I did think Wilson, but I think Jimenez is better than Wilson. Although Wilson is consistently injured.
Wilson's been shit this season.
It's true.
I personally think we should do it outside the top 8, which is including Wolves and Leicester.
That doesn't have the same ring to it.
Shit team if we did that.
Yeah, it would make for interesting debate. Yeah, if we're keeping the team, it's a good team overall. I would, if it was me personally doing it on my own, I would make a couple tweaks. Obviously, take Wilfred out. But
yeah, I'd take.
This is killing me.
Are we on about Ndidi or Zaha?
I like how we've all got one player who we don't want. Jamie doesn't want Moutinho. Max doesn't want Soyuncu, and I don't want Zaha.
No, I'm quite happy with this team actually.
Overall,
Zaha, I'm quite happy with this team.
Good answer.
That infuriates me.
I'm glad.
Technically, he's a great player, but
yeah,
he's had a good season this season. Like compared to his past couple of seasons,
The past couple of seasons.
It's
like Arsenal were desperate for him last summer just gone.
Everton were as well, weren't they?
Yeah, I'll just smash them.
No one's desperate for Fraser.
You say that.
For his contract to run out.
Yeah, you say that. I think there was Arsenal were in for him.
Yeah, Arsenal were in.
I think there was a point Chelsea were looking as like a Hazard replacement. In a sense.
Fucking hell. Jesus.
Well, he's better than Hazard now. If it was me, I'd put Fraser over Zaha, but it's not. So we'll keep.
Fucking hell, Charlie.
What?
What is wrong with you?
What do you mean? What?
What's wrong with you?
We've actually broken him.
Can't believe the disrespect for Zaha.
I'm just not the fan. I'm not the biggest fan. I've got to be honest.
It pains me to listen to it.
And on the Newcastle career, when we play Crystal Palace and Zaha's on the pitch, probably on the floor like usual, I'll kick him. I'll kick the ball.
Not any Newcastle players to get in it.
Shah should be in there. I've had to say Maximum over Zaha. No, that's me.
I do love it.
No, don't even go there with that, mate, because even Zaha has been better than St. Maximin this season.
I agree. That was too far.
Right, okay, so can I just point out Zaha's stats from the last couple of seasons? So
if it takes less than a minute.
Why do you just go off stats?
Well, I'd just like to point out the stats.
I think this is the episode Jim
how he
broken.
plays. He plays really
You
well.
can't just look at stats.
I know, and he plays really well, and he plays good balls, and he knows what to do when he's passing, but
he's so exciting to watch.
This has been
every time he gets the ball, you just think something's going to happen.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like you said with Depay. When you went to watch
Usually he dives and then complains that everyone targets him.
When you went to watch Depay at Old Trafford, you liked how he played. That's how Zaha plays for me.
Right, I'm going to do an outro while you two argue.
I love Adama Traore and Zaha for the same reason.
Team of ballers, to be fair.
I just think...
Overall, it's a nice team.
Yeah.
Including Zaha.
Overall, it's a nice team. I'll say that. Any last minute plugs? When I say last minute, I mean last 30 seconds.
Twitter at Maxim Salvo.
At Jamie Upton 21. First time I had to pull up Twitter for that.
Lovely. He's been studying it. And of course,
it's just about the
at Charlie Griffo 1 and at Delay Kickoff. Is there one? Who knows? So that has been the combined 11 outside the top 6. A very heated discussion, I would say.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we will see you whenever we upload next. Goodbye.
All right. Cheers, lads.
Cheers.
See ya.